Murphy's End. Episode 10. November 1st. Daylight Savings Time. Good morning, North Murphy High. It is Sunday, November 1st, and before we get into any other announcements, the Student Council and the front office would like to thank each and every one of you who are here today to assist with the turning back of the clocks for Daylight Savings Time. Because it seems like here in Murphy, just like the rest of North America, we still apparently think it's necessary, even though we're not farmers, and the whole thing is pointless, and...
Farming club.
What was that, Hannah?
We should start a farming club.
Huh. You know, you might be right. Would anyone be interested in starting a farming club? If so, please come down to the office when you get a chance. Hannah has a club approval form with your name on it. And before we get started, I just want to let everyone who is here today know that while I think maintaining this stupid tradition is a waste of time, I'm not the only one. Camila, our student body president, held a separate vote with the student council to get their opinions, and, surprise, surprise, they voted unanimously to do away with daylight savings time. Why are we here then? Well, apparently, somehow Devin got wind of the vote and kicked up a huge fuss, calling it unconstitutional and banning about a whole lot of legal-sounding nonsense. And yes, it was nonsense. I checked. Until they gave up and let him have this one as a win. And Devin, before you start with me again about, quote, slandering you on the morning announcements, please remember that it's not slander if it's true. Anyway, again, whether you volunteered or were volunteered because you had detention and we needed more helpers, thank you to everyone who's here today to help out with this stupid waste of time. I know each and every one of you could be doing more important things right now, but remember, North Murphy High is a democracy. And that means you voted for Devin's stupid argument during the debate. So really, this is on you. And on the off chance you voted like a reasonable person, please remember that the suggestion box is not a complaint box. And instead of complaining to us about it, you should lay the blame exactly where it belongs, on Devin's shoulders. Hey, Hannah?
Yeah?
Do you think we should have a complaint box? Would that work?
Are you kidding? We'd never get anything done.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Anyway, you should have all received your room assignments when you volunteered, but in case you missed them or just weren't paying attention when you were told them during detention, Presley, the assignments are as follows. Price, the detention room. Kyle, the nurse's office. Hans, the gyms. Please be careful of any possible voids and of the feral children who are still trapped there. Show, the music wing. Presley, the drama classroom. Nada, the art classroom. Please note that your room assignments also include the classrooms both across from the room you are assigned, as well as the ones to the left and right. Hannah mapped this all out very carefully, so as long as everyone does their part, we should have all of our bases covered. And for those of you who volunteered and therefore weren't given your room assignments during detention, please listen for your name and area of assignment. Blake, the math classrooms. Bonnie, the third floor corridor. Camila, the history classrooms. Devin, the English classrooms. Priya, the social studies classrooms. Scotty, auto shop and wood shop. Mark, the cafeteria. And Sid, and yes, Sid, I know you didn't volunteer, and since you didn't have detention, really we couldn't exactly tell you to do any of this. But no one else in the school is willing to go into the science labs while you're running your experiments. And since you're pretty much always running your experiments nowadays, well, you get the picture. Thank you for showing up today, Sid. We appreciate this tiny nod towards the safety of your fellow students. So yeah, that should be everyone. In case we've forgotten you or there's a room that you didn't hear being assigned, please come down to the office ASAP and let us know. And in case you were wondering, Hannah will be doing the ones here in the office and the classroom opposite, and I will be doing the ones in the library and the auditorium. And no, before you ask, I don't know why this school has so many clocks either. Anyway, thank you to everyone here today, except Devin, for giving up part of your weekend for this. We really appreciate it. As a token of our appreciation, the cafeteria menu today will be as follows: leftover pizza, leftover chips, and leftover punch. There wasn't much of a chance for the dance's buffet to be eaten last night, and since it was only slightly chewed on by the feral children, most of it was safely gathered up in the wee hours of the morning and stored in the cafeteria's kitchen. So while the chips may be a little stale and the punch a little watered down, we didn't want the pizza that the cafeteria staff had worked so hard on to go to waste. So we thought it best to share with all of our lovely volunteers.
Oh yeah, like anyone believes that.
What was that, Hannah?
We thought it'd be best to share with our lovely volunteers. Come on, Sammy. We all know you just wanted a chance at the pizza before it was gone.
Well, come on, can you blame me? You remember what pizza lunch day was like before the apocalypse. It was like our school was filled with jackals. I'm not a fast person, Hannah. There is no way I could get to the front of the line under normal circumstances. You know this. And that was before. Anyway, lunch will be served in the cafeteria after all the clocks have been confirmed to be changed. From us at the front office and from all of the rest of us at North Murphy High, thank you in advance for your assistance today, and remember, if you partake of the punch, please enjoy responsibly. Thank you. In regards to the multiple suggestions we've received this week about using walkie-talkies to help coordinate the setting back of the clocks, clearly you weren't paying attention during the orientation assembly at the beginning of the school year. Because if you had been, you would recall that the walkie-talkies that we've tested thus far all appear to, well, hold on. Okay, when you turn the walkie-talkie on, yeah, just like the phones, they don't work. They haven't worked since the apocalypse. Scotty has been testing them out, trying to see if rewiring them or changing the frequency somehow will help. But so far, not a lot of progress has been made. So, in summary, no. We will not be using walkie-talkies to coordinate the changing of the clocks today. And also, this isn't exactly a covert mission, guys. We don't need synchronized watches. We don't need it to happen all at once. Hannah went around and checked last week, and all the clocks are more or less in time. So just set all the clocks back an hour. We should be fine. I mean, let us know if you see any big discrepancies, obviously. But a minute or two off here or there isn't going to hurt anybody, okay? Okay. What else? Mark has informed us that the chess club will be having a drop-in tournament after we're all done with the clocks. So if we finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. And if you manage to outmaneuver them, you get to claim the much-coveted prize of an old gymnastics trophy we found buried in the back of the trophy case. And if that's not enough, you will also earn bragging rights until the next tournament takes place. And one last announcement before we get started. Hans has reported he is missing a single shoe. He thinks he lost it while he was running away from the terrifying Halloween-costumed children that he let into the school last night when he answered the door, believing them to be garden-variety trick-or-treaters. But, given the level of chaos that ensued, he can't be sure. If you find his shoe, please bring it to the front office so it can be held as ransom until Hans can be taught to make better choices. Luckily for him, Hans can run really, really fast. So, the feral children didn't get to him. Must be all those years of football. Unfortunately for him, he will be spending the next month in detention, scrubbing the bloodstains from the South Corridor in memory of those students who weren't quite as fast. Okay, I think that's it, everyone. You all know where you need to be, so get moving. And remember, come down to the front office when you're done with your section of the school. We will make a school-wide announcement when all of the clocks have been changed. Thank you! Alright, Hannah, I'm heading to the library. I'll see you in a bit.
You know you left the PA system on, right?
Bye, Hannah!
Sammy?
Unfortunately for him, he will be spending the next month in detention, scrubbing the bloodstains from the South Corridor in memory of those students who weren't quite as fast. Okay, I think that's it, everyone. You all know where you need to be, so get moving. And remember, come down to the front office when you're done with your section of the school. We will make a school-wide announcement when all the clocks have been... I just had the weirdest sense of deja vu.
Sammy?
Yeah?
How did you get back here?
What?
Oh, the last thing I saw, you were headed to the library. How'd you get back here so fast?
Wait. I was in the library. Wasn't I?
Yeah. You finished the announcements, and you left, but the PA system was still on, so I went and turned it off, and...
And then I was back here. Hannah? That doesn't make any sense. As a token of our appreciation, the cafeteria menu will be... Hannah? Hannah, what's going on?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
So if you finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. And if you manage to outmaneuver them, you can claim the prize of one of... Okay, this is bad. This is very, very bad. So if you finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. And if you manage to outmaneuver them, you can claim the prize of one of... Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. No. Okay. Hannah? No. Okay. Hannah? No. Okay. Hannah? No. Okay. Hannah?
So if you finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. And if you manage to outmaneuver them, you can claim the prize of one of... Hannah, what do we do?
It's gotta be tied to the clock somehow.
Okay, but how do we fix it?
How should I know?
Sample sessions like this were tested in the same in the use some revenue observation. Schneller for like math and a quick question if you force.
So if you finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to sample sessions like this were tested in the same in the...
So if you finish up quickly and have time to kill before lunch, be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. Be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. Be sure to swing by room 36B in the music wing to test your wits against the chess club master. Test your wits against the chess club master. Against the chess club master. Devin, I just want you to know, I blame you for this.
Murphy's End is a Hindsight podcast production, and new episodes are released every Tuesday. Sammy is voiced by Sarah Eagleson. Hannah is voiced by Krista Seeley, and full credits for the episode can be found at our website, hindsightpodcast.com. While you're there, sign up for our mailing list for news and information about upcoming episodes. You can also find us on Twitter at Murphy's End, and if you like the show, please leave us a rating review on Apple Podcasts or support us on Patreon. Remember, it's going to be a long year.